we are homeowners and taxpayers in Galesburg. We moved here from Wisconsin not quite 2 years ago. Our elder child graduated from high school in Wisconsin before we moved here. Our younger child is a senior at GHS. I am speaking in favor of restoring 174 instructional days to the school calendar. I have to admit that when I first heard that the school calendar was reduced by 6 days, I didn't feel any sense of personal urgency. To find out what it meant. Then when I saw at the Labor Day parade the Restore 174 signs, I was trying to figure out why 174 seemed like such a low number to me. I was thinking, why are they protesting for 174 days? Isn't a school year 180 days long? You see, our family has always lived in states that require 180 minimum student instruction days per year. And when we moved, just assumed that Illinois schools did the same when we moved here. You may not realize this, but as of 2011 statistics, a total of 30 states still require a minimum of 180 instructional days, including Mississippi and Arizona, states not necessarily known for high educational standards. So Illinois students who are competing nationally for academic testing or college placement are already at a 6-day disadvantage to all those other states that already have 180 days or more. Then I didn't really understand the effect of doubling hours that people were talking about when it came to high school block scheduling. After all, school starts and ends at the same time of day as it did when we lived in Wisconsin. Why are they counting block schedule hours as doubling? And I did some listening and learning. This is what I learned and how it affects my family. Our son is taking AP Calculus 1 and 2, and also AP Physics B and C this year. He can do that in 1 year here. At his last schools, these classes would have been spread across 2 years. He's also taking AP English Common for a half a year, which would have been a 1-year course at his last school. The block schedule condenses in half the amount of actual days you have to complete the class. That means teachers and students are responsible for twice as much content per class day. Understanding this, I still didn't think it was necessary to talk to you tonight. Then I read last Friday's Register Mail Roundtable editorials about the shortened calendar and realized that most of the commenters considered the 6-day issue not to be a big deal. I think those commentators were where I was 2 weeks ago on this issue in understanding. So here's my quick summary, hoping it will also advance your understanding. When students are competing nationally for academic testing or for college placement, as is the case for AP students. First of all, students who receive 6 days of instruction less than others who are covering the same required content are put at a big disadvantage. This 6-day disadvantage is already built into the state of Illinois' minimum standard of 174. Second, 12 days less than competing students, as this 168-day calendar that this board handed down not just to the teachers, but to our students, puts them at a seriously significant disadvantage. And third, if you account for the high school block scheduling doubling effect, the effect of 12 less days then becomes 24 less days, or 6 less days per quarter, not per year, for our high school students. And so our son has, in effect, 24 less instructional days than his sister did, just because we live 4 hours south, crossed a state line, and because of a decision this board handed down, not just to teachers, but to our students. Thank you.